Hey, what's going on guys? Jake here, and today I'm bringing you a pretty special video. I'm doing the Shangri-La No Jug challenge, and this attempt actually got me to number 10 on the zombieworldrecords.com website. I'm super proud of this gameplay. I'm sure it can be beaten pretty easily if I'm being honest, but still, I'm really proud of this gameplay. One of my crowning achievements through zombies up to this point is getting on Zombie World Records. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'm gonna commentate and give my thoughts on strategy. I'm definitely gonna attempt this challenge again, probably in the near future, because I definitely think I could beat my high round here. So for this challenge, it's classic gobblegums only. In plain sight is pretty much gonna be our best friend going forward. Now I will at some point get to reviewing Shangri-La. It's definitely not my favorite zombies map, and I think a lot of YouTubers kind of look at it through rose-colored sunglasses. I have a lot less positive things to say about it, I think, than my peers, so I'll definitely get around to review at some point after I finish my top 5 maps. I got 3 more to go. Looking to get that next review out this weekend, ideally. Also, if you guys want access to the full gameplay, no commentary, because you do have to post that in order to get on the website, it's also on the channel. Just scroll through the videos, it should be the one right before this one. So I like to go for the Pharaoh. I think it's definitely worth spending the extra 200 points over the Shiva or the RK5, but honestly all are good options. I've also max leveled the RK5 and the Shiva, so I just wanted to do some work with the Pharaoh. Alright, we've got our points. We're gonna go turn on the power, or I don't know if we can get all the way to power, but yeah, we can't get all the way to power. But we're gonna open up here, see which perks are where. Alright, there's dead shot. We got double tap over here. Okay, and I think it's 1250 for this door. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna go turn on the power. 2 switches. There we go. Oh god! Dang it. Alright. Well, that's embarrassing, but you know what? Minor setback. Minor setback. The quick revives pretty much mean nothing to us anyway. I mean, if we go down, you pretty much have to play flawless, and if you go down once on the higher rounds, you're screwed anyway. I doubt we're going to be using all 3 quick revives, and I'd almost rather keep the in plain sight. It's me trying to rationalize a really bad down. But you know what? It happens, so we'll survive. Alright, we're going to make our way over here, and this is going to be our main area for the rest of our attempt. We're going to be quasi-camping, quasi-training in this area. The Smith Plays did a solid video on this area a while back when he said it was revisiting Shangri-La. So he's the one who taught me about this spot. Honestly, I don't have a ton of experience playing on this map. I never actually owned it on Black Ops 1. I skipped right over it, Call of the Dead straight to Moon, so. Alright, we've got 5,000 points here. We're gonna grab double tap. And we're gonna grab the ICR here too off the wall. I've got it maxed out, so that fast mags will be helpful. Gotta start hitting the box here soon, because we do want Widow's Wine for our strategy. There are some strategies that aim for higher rounds than I was going for that do say not to use Widow's Wine, but I think that's nuts. If you're not going to play with Jug and you have the ability to use Widow's Wine, use it. Like, I get that it can screw up your training sometimes, but I definitely think it's worth it. And we got to start hitting the box here a bunch. The Baby Maker or the Ray Gun Mark II are pretty much essential for getting past 30, and they are notoriously impossible to get out of the box on this map. There is a pretty high element of luck to this challenge. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say high, but higher element of luck to this challenge. And I think this map has an element of luck to it in general, which is why it's definitely not my favorite. I'll get into more of that in my main review. I don't want to get much into that now. I'd rather focus on the challenge. But yeah, that theme of luck being involved is what turns me off from this map, and I think a lot of people in general. Alright, ICR just melted that fire zombie. Looks like we're near the end, so we're gonna go run and try and get some more perks. Gonna grab speed real quick. And Widow's Wine. Alright, so these 4 are definitely the 4 perks I would go with. It looks like we also have enough for 1 box hit. But yeah, these 4 I think are pretty essential to running the strategy that I like to run. It's not necessarily the most conducive to getting around like 100 if that's what you want to do, because yeah, Widow's Wine can make training difficult, but I think it's definitely the best for my strategy here. I will say recently I've tried to get better at playing without double tap, because if you're just going to be relying on your it just took me in a loop. If you're just going to be relying on your alternate ammo type anyway on the higher rounds, double tap pretty much becomes superfluous. Like, there's no need to have it. And I think speed cola can become underrated then, because you want to increase your frequency of getting your alternate ammo shots, and a full mag tends to help with that. Gonna grab trip mines, might help us a little bit. If anything, they'll warn us that we need to check our flanks. And we're gonna grab more ICR ammo here. Oh no, actually we're gonna hit the box. Alright, we got Pharaoh LCAR9, not the best box luck. Still, ICR and the Dingo should be fine for now. This I find is another little area you can camp. I mean, you gotta be careful because they can drop down on the geyser behind you. But if you're up here, they normally won't. Round 10 should be okay, and with Widow's Wine, you should also be alright. Just grab the nuke. I'm gonna re-up on ICR right away. And I think we're gonna chill here for another round. Okay, this was clearly a bad idea. There's a fire zombie right there. We're gonna... I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna run, try and get to the box area. Hopefully kill the fire zombie as fast as possible. Okay, we got him. Now getting past that area could be hard. I have no idea what it's like running over here. I have no idea what the spawns are like. So, okay, he didn't seem to really... Okay, drop much fire. There's still a lot more here than I like, although the ICR still cleans up. We're just gonna get out of here. I don't want to risk going through the mud room, but I might have to. Yeah, I think that's pretty much round, so I'm gonna try and hit the box a few more times. We have points to spare, and there's really no need to pack a punch yet. Of course. There it is. Mana War? Yeah, give me the Mana War. We'll run with that for a little bit. Draken? Yeah, give it to me. Favorite gun of all time versus the Mana War. Give me the Draken. Well, I do think the Draken's an amazing camping weapon on like the catwalk, for example. I don't know if it'll necessarily be as conducive to our camping strategy here, but I've got confidence. I'm gonna ride with the gun that I love the most. It's the kill. Let's pull out the Dingo. Of course. Annihilator, we'll grab it. I'll probably forget that I have it and never use it, but I'd rather have it than not have it. It would be cool if we can get like the Ragnaroks or some of the other specialist weapons in the box. Okay, fire zombie. Spawn near me, not good. That is the one tough thing about this strat, and because it's like an instant red screen, and now you have to basically just spray and pray. The other thing though is the like fire it leaves behind will protect you from one of the 3 angles zombies can come from. If you can survive it, it can end up being a blessing in disguise, turning a neg into a comp, if you will. I'm just gonna take the VMP because the Dingo's basically out of ammo. Of course. That was a quick teddy bear too. We only boxed there like 3 or 4 times. Oh good, it's right here. FFAR, I think that could help us out a little bit. I'm gonna run with the FFAR for a little bit, and of course now we get a max ammo. We're getting close to the point where we're gonna have to start thinking about pack-a-punching, but we should be totally fine. Ammo is gonna be the only concern with these 2 weapons going forward. I wanna let the monkeys take that carpenter, but he was too close to me. I might let him take this nuke. Yeah, because I've just burned through the FFAR ammo. Ah. Alright, I'm just gonna get the nuke. Missed the max. It's okay, not a ton of FFAR ammo, so the Draken's probably gonna have to put in work this round, but I have faith that it will. Gonna try and let the monkeys get this nuke this time. Alright, I see one coming down. Got it. Alright, perfect. Wow, this is painfully slow. I did not realize it was this bad. Alright, let's hit the stone. We're gonna pack a punch. And it just took me in a loop when I needed to pack a punch. Okay. Hopefully the thing isn't too far up. Okay, it's kind of far, but we should be alright. Hopefully we can get turned. We want turned here. Alright, we did get turned. Excellent. Turn's definitely going to help us more with camping. It's definitely my least favorite when it comes to running trains, but with camping I do really think it's the best. Anything other than blast furnace would be pretty helpful when camping, to be honest. It just obscures your view too much and it doesn't really like immobilize the zombies it's affecting. Fire zombie down. It's the best when they spawn on the other side of the bridge. They're so much easier to deal with. Ray gun, we're gonna take the ray gun. As much as I love the Draken, I think the ray gun will be helpful going forward. I still would like a Mark II or a baby gun. The ray gun will help us out, I think, if we run into trouble, at least at this point. We might have to trade it out going forward, but ideally we'll get either the baby gun or the Mark II. Yeah, these turns are gonna come in really helpful going forward. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, the turn got him right away. And there's a screamer too, okay. Turned got him too, alright. What a champion. So I'm starting to get pushed back a lot here, but the turns definitely are saving me time and time again. Turned is definitely the alternate ammo type you want. When you're doing this challenge, you definitely want to be using turned. So the FFAR is out of ammo, so like I predicted, we're going to be going back to the ICR and we're going to upgrade that. Hopefully we can get turned again, although we got to be prepared for the prospect of getting something that's a lot worse. Alright, let's go upgrade. Didn't step on it all the way the first time, ran all the way to spawn. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll have 2 attempts at an alternate ammo type here. Dead wire, as much as I like dead wire, we really need turned. Hopefully it's just not blast furnace. Okay, we got blast furnace, of course. Okay. You know what? We'll make it work. And a fire zombie is immediately right in our face. But my trip mine got him. Alright. I think it was my trip mine anyway. So yeah, if you're dubious on whether or not to buy trip mines, definitely buy them. There it is. Alright, we got 2 shots at turned. Thunderwall, no. Did that kill him? That didn't kill him. I have no idea what we got. Oh, it's turned! Nice! Just gotta make a run for the nuke right here, even though there's a screamer. Alright, gotta get more ammo here. We're basically broke, but that's alright. If we go down, we're basically done anyway, so. We're playing on a real YOLO mentality right now. So I start celebrating a little bit here because my previous 2 attempts at this had ended on round 21 both times. But I gotta be vigilant because round 23 is what I needed to get to tie the guy who was in 10th. Yeah, one thing I didn't mention is, and you might have noticed this throughout the gameplay, Widow's Wine helps a lot with the monkeys. You can tell I'm not really used to playing this map all that much because I have no awareness of the monkeys whatsoever. But if they hit you, they'll instantly die if you have Widow's Wine up. Okay, that is a terrible spot for a napalm zombie. Alright, we are just in a terrible situation, so I'm gonna pop in plain sight. Hop on down here. Alright, so we Widow's Wined. Alright, so in plain sight doesn't work on the monkeys. So we Widow's Wined the napalm zombie. So that slowed him down, and we were able to just finish him off with either the Widow's Wine or the ray gun. I didn't see which one did the job. I think we're just gonna have to pass on that max ammo that's up there because I don't want to risk running through the napalm. Alright, that one we'll get this one. Okay. I almost totally forgot I had that in plain sight from the beginning. Alright, we're on 23 now, which tied for the 10th place. I was pretty hyped, but we want to beat it. We don't want to tie. We want to win. Things are definitely getting tight for us here. This strategy isn't going to last too much longer unless we get the baby gun or the Mark II. Come to think of it, I'm not even entirely positive you can get the Mark II on this map, but I know you could definitely get the baby gun, but your box odds are really low. Alright, we had to run and get more ICR ammo. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, although we do have that other in plain sight if need be. Okay, we Widow's Wined our turned guy, which is not good. Alright, we somehow made it out of that. Yeah, I think moral of the story is basically, unless you're an absolute god, use Widow's Wine. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the bad thing when we turn one of our trapped zombies. Okay, we might have to... They're unrelenting. Okay, that turn just helped us enough. And we got another one. Perfect. Once we have to open the door behind us, I don't think the strategy will be very viable unless we get the baby gun again. Perfect timing by that monkey right there. Alright, we got the max. And we can get this insta-kill too. That should help us. So round 25, we are firmly on the board all by ourselves. I think the next guy on the list was round 31, so that was my next goal. But we still have a ways to go before 31, and this strategy is definitely not going to last until then. Things get pretty nutty during this challenge, and you can have a tendency to panic, especially when that happens. Yeah, he's too close. I need to just back up, otherwise I'm going to die. Yeah, we had to open the door. The napalm zombies are such a wild card during this challenge, especially when you're camping. Hopefully they don't... Okay, a ton just spawned behind me. I gotta pop the in plain sight. Okay. I did not realize how quickly they spawned back there. I think I prefaced it earlier in the video. I have no idea how the spawns work in that box area. Might as well get more ammo while we're down here. Do we have time for a gobble gum? Yeah, alright, alchemical. I mean, I might as well take it. Hopefully we can pop in anywhere but here or another in plain sight. Always done swiftly, that's not going to do it for us. So at this point I basically have no idea what to do, except doing full map trains. I've seen people run in this area, but this area is generally advised that you not run this area with Widow's Wine, and I basically have the camping loadout, and that's just not going to work for such a tight train like this one. Either your turn's going to mess you up or your Widow's Wine is going to mess you up, and the ray guns become pretty ineffective at this point. Alright, luckily, alright, there's a napalm zombie right where I want to be. Luckily we're able to kill a lot of the webbed zombies so we can re-up on Widow's Wine grenades. Alright, we're going to take the minecart here. I don't really remember what this does or where it goes, but it should be fun. Alright, so I'm out of Widow's Wine grenades here, but I got my turns up. Yeah, you just see me kind of at a loss during this point in the challenge. Although it has to be basically round, because I'm not seeing any and my turns aren't doing anything. Gonna spin again, hopefully anywhere but here. Okay, that'll help. So around 27, we're gonna hit the box again. Get a dredge. I don't have any attachments for it or anything. I think we're probably better off with the ray gun. Alright, time to get out of here. I don't want to go this way because of the mud room basically being a death trap mid-round, but alright, so the ray gun isn't the worst thing in the world right now, but it's not the best. We're gonna pop anywhere but here. There's a shrieker, I didn't realize. I've called it like 10 different things in this video. Shrieker, screamer. I don't know what it's actually called, but you guys all know what I'm talking about. Alright, that's round. Our turns probably killed 90% of the zombies that round, but hey, we'll take it. Alright, round 28. Yeah, I'm basically just at a loss for options at this point. We did get another in plain sight, which is definitely helpful, but you see me kind of quasi-camping at the beginning of the rounds and then trying to make a break out of it. If we don't get the right turn, or we're just waiting for not getting the right turn zombie, we got to get to that. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to pop in plain sight here, but I didn't. And yeah, that's probably going to cost us the game there. We're on the bridge, and if we go this way, we got to go through the mud room. If we go this way, there's 1,000 zombies. Pop the in plain sight. Hopefully they all go one way. I'm basically out of ray gun ammo anyway, so I throw up a turned, and there's a fire zombie right there. So yeah, basically just the worst possible combination of things to happen happened, and that's gonna do it, guys. But still, we're good for 10th place. Guys, leave a like if you think I deserved it. Subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment what your high round is on this challenge, and until next time, go crush some challenges.